Magyar Testnevelés és Sporttudományi Egyetem közel 100 éve alapított.
Founded almost 100 years ago, the Hungarian University of Sports Science is a world-famous institution dedicated to physical education, physical culture and sports science. The university was founded in 1925 by Baron Kuno Klebesberg with the intention of serving the common good. Nowadays, the training of physical education teachers, coaches, sport managers, recreation specialists, as well as that experts of the field of sports science play the most important role in the university's specialized structure. This is all carried out within the framework of bachelor and master programs. Last year, the university became a foundation. This means that the Board of Trustees and the Chair of the Board of Trustees, together with the university's management, the Senate and the Rector, exercise the rights of the university as the maintaining body and set the strategic vision. The most important element of this professional work is autonomy that gives the institution unprecedented creativity, freedom and adequate financial support for its training.
És megfelelő anyagi támogatást a felsőoktatási képzésünkhöz.
The Hungarian University of Sports Sciences is working more and more closely with medical universities to improve medical students' practical skills, make their movement more precise, more accurate, to have lower complication rate in patient care. Doctors who are providing the most part of invasive care, of course, are operate a lot. They are so busy. Therefore, it is hard to be involved in medical students' practical skills development. How good it would be if they don't waste their time, but they would be able to be involved from their office or from anywhere for medical students' practical skill development. We all know that Microsoft Teams Room system is one of the best online educational platform all over the world, and it is available almost everywhere. We investigated how well the system, how well works for practical skills manual control in the reality.
In order for an instructor to be able to control the medical skills of a student in a remote location at a professional level, a monitor that produces a large image with high resolution is required first. The system has to be able to control the movements of the cameras from a remote site so that we can track the operating hands and the surgical area from several angles and at different magnifications. Instructors know what are the common mistakes, what to look for, and how to instruct the student to do a more accurate and faster task execution under online video control. With a sufficient number and location of cameras, it is possible to teach and supervise basic exercise and later to control more complex tasks with the system developed here.
As Professor Todt said, a large, high-resolution monitor is essential on the instructor's side. It is necessary to follow the practice performed by the student at this adequate magnification. The instructor is able to switch between cameras and focus on the area with the selected camera. The instructor does not have to be seen by the student, but it is good to have an integrated camera, so this could be possible a video discussion before and after the practical training. The remote educational location is more complex. A large monitor is not required here, but there are benefits if the instructor wants to demonstrate certain movements or exercises. The monitor's integrated camera gives a total view of the location, allowing participants to be identified, who is there and what they are doing. One camera shows the surgical area at required magnification. We see the manipulation performed by the student, in this case the practice with laparoscopic devices. The manipulation associated with the task seen in the surgical field can be traced on the image of the other camera. It is possible to check the correct device hold, the angle of the wrist, the level of the coordination of movements, and the harmony of the two hands movement. Achieving the highest level of motion control requires optimal camera setup, for which our experienced colleagues in motion analytics have helped us. The current system does not allow the instructor to follow 2 or more images on his monitor at the same time, or to control the cameras in multiple ways. We recommend the further development of Microsoft Teams rooms for the implementation of high-level practical training, not only for medical but also for instrument surveys or for the education and management of other professions that require a high level of practical skill control.
magyar sportolók eredményei világhíresek.
The achievements of the Hungarian athletes are world famous, but few know that it is the Hungarian University of Sport Science that provides the necessary scientific background for their success. We are also very proud that more than 100 of these athletes and coaches graduated from the university. Now that our institution is being renewed with a new infrastructure and laboratory, we have set ourselves the goal of becoming as world famous as the athletes themselves. We want to achieve great results not only in the sports ground, but also in the field of science.